What is going on, everyone? I am Braxton, and this is BWC Racing. We're just out driving the Losi and G-Speed today. Nothing in specific today, we're just driving around. Alright, so this little crack right here, it turned out to be a little more difficult than I thought it was, but it was just how I lined up to it. Really wasn't anything too bad. Just driving along here. I'm gonna do some sideways, side hills right here with a little bit of a drop into a really cool crack coming up that I really enjoyed. That this time around I drove through way too easy, because I was there probably a day before and I did not drive through it that easy, and it was sort of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Here we are at this crack, and as you can tell, it is quite the crack, to say the least. And it wasn't this easy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make it look way too easy right here, because I sat here for maybe 30 minutes trying to get it when I was out here last time, and it would not pull or grip or anything that I wanted it to do. It told me no. I was severely annoyed with it. But like right here, I'm just gonna hang the tire and keep pulling because I've got enough front weight, and then that rear tire is gonna push over and grab, and it's just gonna go like that. And I'm like, what? That's a bunch of crap, because that was not that easy. And I know you guys didn't have the best view of that, because filming that was difficult, because I was just focused on the car. This little spot here, it's a cool little Instagram spot, which I think I'll put on the gram here soon. I've seen people drive through here. I think this is the spot. Might be some other spots. Now, keep in mind, I'm not driving the car. Well, no, I'm driving the car, but from the front. And I didn't know where I was going or what the other side looked like. But yeah, just gonna drive through this cool little archway here that you saw in the intro shot.
Ooh, yeah,
and
like
keep moving along. And this rig right here is a Losi Nightcrawler. It's been around the block. It was my mom's first, which I think I said this in the last video, that the Losi was in. It was my mom's, and now it's my brother's, and currently it is being turned into a metal car, like a metal chassis that I made, that I will have a video on as soon as it's done, when he is comfortable driving it, or I will drive it, and we'll just see how that goes. So this next coming section of lines were a good amount of fun. Sort of had some sketch to it. Like that little side hill my brother was super worried about. And I'm like, just go. It's not that big of a side hill. And you don't really have to worry about it. And like that up right there, if you were a little too far to the right, probably could have rolled off. But, I mean, even then, I don't think you would have. Then right here, that actually looks really steep. Like on the video. And clearly it wasn't steep. Like, at all. See him here on his Nightcrawler. Gonna slowly drive it as he's worried about it falling off. Moving right along here, this obstacle is pretty crazy. I am thoroughly impressed that my car even got up to where it is, because I think it looked steeper in person, and that even looks really big on video. I don't remember, but like it feels really big. It feels really steep. And then I get to this place and I'm like, well, this is entertaining, because like I'm hanging the car by the front two tires.
Dog, this is a wild line.
And like that drop right there, it's no drop to mess with. I skipped forward a little bit so that my brother's face wouldn't be completely into the shot. There he is right there. But I don't know what I could have done to save it. I sort of want to go back out there and try that line again. Just because I feel like the car could do that drop. I think I'm just afraid of it going down in that crack. I don't know. That might be something where I bring out Kai and have him hold the GoPro while I'm filming that line and put that on Instagram or something. But yeah, and then I've got this little sideways crossover, which on video doesn't look, well, actually can't remember. It looks more impressive on video than it was in person, I think. Well, that's a really sideways. That is wild. But see how like how much control I have for something that looks that sideways? And that's not a small drop by any means either right there. Hence the me putting my shins there so I won't drive off the edge of the cliff as it's right there. But even that right there was a task, and that looked way bigger on video than in person, honestly. Which I know isn't doing my car justice or anything, I know that. And then this little side hill right here was sketch. I don't know what all... I don't know if you're going to be able to tell how sketch it felt. Like, I did not... Like, I was comfortable driving it there because I trusted my car. But it is way sideways, and I just didn't... I said, why not? Because, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to lose the car. Oh, well, I'll just build another one. You know? But, like... I don't know, you'll see right here, I don't know if the video gives it justice or anything. You see me there trying to shuffle in my servo a little bit. And yeah, I was just trying to make the car settle. Like right here. Yeah, so the video does do it justice. But like the car was unloading slowly, so I just sort of let it unload, and then I kept driving. And then like right there, you know, get caught on stupid loose rubble. But yeah, as you can see, that's a big drop. And then right here, which is wild that my car just climbed this. I mean, yeah, it's not that big of an angle, but I mean, well, I guess it slipped tire enough to like, for that type of angle, it slipped tire enough. And then you've got this little thing right here, which was just pretty much a dead end because I can't get up the little ledge to the right there. So I just sort of did that. And then like, it's just a big drop that I can't drive off of. So I'll pick up the car, walk up some things because I tried to drive it and it didn't happen. And now we're at this little sideways shelf thingy. This section right here wasn't nothing. It was just a nice little side hill. But the coming up, wow, that looks so sideways. Like, that was crazy looking. But just walking along here. Sorry about the bad filming. I try my best when I do it one-handed. Now we're just gonna come into this hole here. And this is a great shot. I actually like this shot a lot. Shows a good articulation of the car. My bad wiring management, as you just see the servo wire hanging out the bottom there. It's fine. But then that right there sketched me out. Because there's two little ledges. Wow, that looks so sideways. That's incredible. And that little drop right there freaked me out. But yeah, you can see the two ledges. But I was afraid it's too sideways and it's going to roll off. And like right here, that was me making sure it didn't roll over. Like I was just holding the GoPro close to it. This way, if it did, I would have some control. And then my thought process with this sideways was just give it some umpha-gumpha and it would stay planted. And I still rolled over, but it's fine. We can fix that. You're against the wall. You're fine. I thought about going up this little ledge off here to the left, but I was like, I'll just keep driving forward, see what's up here. And I honestly thought about driving that ledge right there, that bigger ledge right there on the left as well, but just sort of kept going because it was easier. Gonna back up to get this tire on the ledge right here, because I don't really want to risk breaking something, because why would I? Now we're going to do some weed management, because I'm not driving through all those weeds. And this little section right here was fun. I'm just plowing through it though. But like, it was still a fun little section, because then you had to plow through the weeds on the back end. Because, you know, you can't get all of them right. Then that right there, just, I don't know, just sort of boulder hopping. But just moving along. Huh? You gonna make it look right? Probably. Now this section, from here to the end of the video, so for about this next 10 minutes, this is probably some of the hardest obstacles I've done since cold cuts. And even then, I debate that these are harder than cold cuts. Although, this is before the filming of these hardline videos that I've got coming out soon. It'll be another week or so. I don't know. They'll come out eventually. But the weekend after this, I went out and followed Tyson and Chris and a couple other guys around on their hard lines. And Tyson was one of the best in Class 3 in the North vs. South. I think it was Class 3. I think he was second in Class 3, I believe it was. But he is a top-notch driver. And I was just happy to be following him around at all, because I was getting a lot of experience. But yeah, no, this section of lines right here it was a lot of fun. Now, as you can tell, that first little up where you get hung on the belly, you sort of just slide over and it crawls right up it. That isn't the hard line of this whole line section. Now, with this one, I think it might be doable without a rock, but that's going to happen a lot. So we're going to throw that one of the rocks, I think it's the one next to the tire over there. Yeah, that one. Throw it right here. And we're first going to try to crawl it. Honestly, this is the only line that I had to edit and change to get up it. So that's probably the hardest line, which I'm sure it's doable without having that rock there, but I didn't want to sit there for another 15 minutes just trying to get up it. Then this little line right here, I am doing a terrible job at showing you what it is, because that is a tough line. Like, I stayed here for way longer than I probably should have. Because, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I sort of threw it, hoping that it would find traction or something, instead of, like, taking my time to find the traction myself. But I also think, since I was trying to do it like it was a crack, it just wasn't going to work for me, like, at all. Oh, bump. And then, I'm just going to throw the wall. Oh, I'm going to scoot over into this crack. See, look, I don't remember what I do half the time. Which, even that wasn't such an easy task. That was a fun line, though. Now, here, I have no idea if I'm going to make it, because it is up, and then some. Like, right there, I just wasn't lined up, so I did a dome and rolled it over. I don't even know what to say about this, honestly. Because it is up there. I think I make it. Yeah. But that is up. Like, one of the most vertical lines I've done. And you've seen, between my channel and Logan's channel, you've seen how steep the BWC racing crack is. The cold cuts crack. That's a steep up. And this is something else. Now, right here, I do put a hand on it to push it up there. Because can't get past right there. I want to try again, because I think I might be able to. Like, I don't know, but I feel like the car totally could. But that was the hardest section of today's video. Now we're just going to go mess around on some easier things up top, and see what happens. Got this little last exit out, I guess is what I could call it. Now, I'm not going to name this trailer or anything, because it is hard for me to even find what we did. Like, I don't know. I don't know where half those lines are anymore. But now we're up on top, and I've seen a bunch of these lines that we're going to go run be done, because we're going to end up running down into cold cuts. Which, I've got video of that, but you've seen cold cuts, you've seen it be ran. You don't need to see it again, it's nothing special, and it'll just add 4 minutes on to this video. So, like, not super necessary. I'm gonna go up here, fall into a hole, roll off a cliff, do usual BWC racing things, I guess. Because I tend to roll off of things that I shouldn't be, but it's fine, right? But yeah, so right down there is cold cuts, and this line I just sort of see, and I'm like, well, I've done it once before, so I might as well do it again, right? But I just wasn't paying attention, I guess that's how you could put it. But yeah, I don't know. And I think last time I was further over, and I had better throttle control. Like, way better throttle control. Like, that was sad. I don't know what is going on with me, but that was terrible, terrible throttle control. But it happens, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, so here's cold cuts. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, I will see you all in the next one.